The RPG elements in Two Human are very similar to hunting and gathering games like Diablo or World of Warcraft, where you can customize your character's armor, cybernetics, and weapons. We also have skill trees where you can sort of pick what type of character you want to play. And it was designed from the ground up to not only work on hunting and gathering, but also allow players to put their unique spin on their own character.
One of the really unique and important things about Two Human is that it's a combination of action and role-playing. And in order to do that properly, we really had to make sure that the action complemented the role-playing and the role-playing complemented the action. As you go throughout the game, you're going to find hundreds and hundreds of thousands of different weapon combinations and items. But what's really important is the way you find the items. You'll find items through exploring. You'll be able to find obelisks, which are basically treasure chests, and you'll have to look around the levels and explore, and your buddy in the corner might find one and call you over and you guys can loot the obelisk. You'll have to kill enemies, you'll have to defeat the bosses, and you'll have to loot them.
In many games like World of Warcraft or Diablo, it's all statistically based, where you will initiate an attack, a random number is rolled, and you either hit or miss, and a certain percentage damage is done through all these calculations. Two Human is very kinetic.
So all of the action is upfront, it's all exposed for an action player, and all of their twitch movements and those type of things reflect directly on them.
The damage calculations and the way we do collisions is all based off the action genre. So if you shoot a gun off in a random direction, even though you have someone targeted, if you miss, you miss.
When you augment that with all of the things that the RPG brings, and you start bringing in things that are not only statistical based, where you're hitting guys and you're doing critical attacks, and suddenly you're getting bonus damages from those type of things, but you're also bringing in things that actually play with the gameplay. Things like increasing the juggle height when you serve a guy up in the air. You start powering up that stat, and suddenly you're sending guys into the stratosphere.
Then you've got all the statistical bonuses and all the different looks of all the different weapons with all the different special attacks. So it really is widely varied, and you combine that with all the classes and all the skill trees. It's quite an array of combinations and permutations that we think will keep gamers happy for a long time.
One of the things that's very key actually with Two Human is all of the themes resonate throughout in all of the different areas of the game, and having the gods is a lot more than just a story-driven point or some kind of a thematic setting. It's actually ingrained in all of the gameplay.
We did a lot of research into Norse mythology. We love Norse mythology. It's fatalistic. All the gods know that they're going to die in the upcoming Ragnarok, but they meet it with a grim determination. And it's not like in today's society that we can really avoid how technology is affecting us. When we were looking for inspiration for Two Human, we happened to stumble upon this documentary by Howard Beirak, and we contacted him and the Norwegian Film Committee to see if we could actually look at this and use part of it for the diaries, which we'd like to show everyone here today. And we think that'll give people a real idea of sort of where we're coming from with Two Human and what it's all about. Because some of the stuff we're talking about in Two Human, it's not that far from reality. And the whole ideas of cyclic history and black glass and the way civilization goes through cycles, some people believe that this is actually a reality. And we think everyone might find this interesting.